What's going on, everyone? My name is Marquis. I'm an independent personal trainer that trains at a Warehouse gym located in San Diego, California, which is a private facility. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to do a kettlebell swing. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about me. I'm originally from upstate New York, Albany. I've been moving around to different locations. I done lived in Indiana, I lived in Boston, now I'm here in California. So my goal for fitness is to put good information out there and just motivate. I want to motivate and inspire others to do things that they've never done. Let people know, like, no matter what you're going through, like, you can do anything, you know? People will doubt you, people will criticize you, but it's on you to do it, you know what I mean? It's not on you, it's not on them. So that's a big goal for me, is like see others, motivate others to do their dreams, and when they do it, I get excited. So now what I'm bringing to you guys today is how to do a kettlebell swing, right? Kettlebell swings are a great exercise. They're low impactful. They're great to increase your heart rate. So if you like to do cardio, you like running, you like moving, this is a great exercise you can do that's not as impactful, and you can burn large amounts of calories if done correctly. So it's low impact, you know, it's good for your glutes. It helps to create power and explosiveness, and it also strengthens your core. So let's go through it. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do this exercise. So the main focus of the kettlebell swing is the hip hinge motion. So the hinge motion is where you're requiring force to use your hips to move the weight, right? So slight bend at the knee. You're gonna take your hips, you're gonna hinge them straight back. A good example is, imagine you're taking your hands, you're chopping your hands back, slight bend at the knee, right? Keeping all your weight in the center of your feet. And from here, you're just hinging forward, right? You're just hinging back, take your hands, hinge your hips back, and then come forward. And then come right back up. You should feel a slight stretch in your hamstrings when you get back to that bottom position. When you get right here, you should feel a stretch here. Then come right back up, right? Pulling from your glutes and squeezing your core at the top. So for your starter position for the swing, you want to keep your feet straight, and you want to try to keep your shins vertical during the whole motion, all right? Feet are shoulder width apart as well. Now, you want to keep your eyes on the kettlebell when at your starting position. Some people like to pick it up. I like to start with my eyes on the kettlebell first, and then from there, you want your back flat. You don't want to round it back at the bottom of the motion. From here, you're going to screw your hands into the kettlebell. So imagine you're screwing your hands right into the kettlebell. You want to lock and engage your lats, right? And retract your shoulder blades. From this position, you just want it to be nice and strong, nice and tight. You don't want anything loose in this position right here, because you're about to explode with this weight. So you want to make sure you're nice, strong, and engaged, okay? Now from this position, you want to pike the kettlebell behind you, right? You want to keep it right under. You don't want to squat, you don't want to bend at the knee. You want to pike the kettlebell behind you. You want to hinge your hip forward and squeeze your glutes as you come up. And also focus on your breathing, right? When you come back, you want to inhale and exhale as you come up. Inhale as you go back, exhale as you come up, squeezing your glutes nice and strong, all right? And also, another thing is too, always keep that core tight. You want a strong core. You don't want a weak core. You want a strong core to help strengthen that back. Last but not least, your arms. Make sure your arms are not fully extended. Some people like to fully extend their arms, but I don't like to fully extend my arms because this starts taking over the motion, right? So core, glutes, strong power, explosiveness on the way up. Doing them swings, man, definitely picks your heart rate up. I want you guys to give them a try. I recommend 4 sets, do 20 reps. If you're up for a challenge, do 30 reps with a challenging weight. Now, let's talk to the common mistakes of the swings, right? Number one, a lot of people round their back. So try not to round your back when you're doing this. You want a nice flat back. Number two, lifting with your arms. Try not to lift with your arms. Make sure you're using your hips to produce the movement, your hips and your core. Number three, you want to make sure you're not squatting, not bending at the knee. All right, you want to keep a slight bend at the knee. All the motion, again, the movement all comes from your hips. You're producing force at your hips. All right, and also the last but not least, number 4, is make sure your core is engaged. You want a nice strong core to protect your low back. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Warehouse YouTube channel, and as well as mine. My name is Marquis. Peace and love.